Hey, what's up? I was just doing some testing on my Deadeye Lightning Arrow Lightning Rod character. I've always wanted to just make the Lightning Arrow Lightning Rod character so I can transition into a Pathfinder later. I was hoping that Acidic Concoction would not have been changed from the unscalable physical damage, and then I would abuse, the intended bug of Impale. Anyways, that got changed. That was no longer possible, but I kind of still stuck with the Lightning Arrow Lightning Rod character because I didn't really know what else to play. I was like planning for it. And I was like, screw it, let's just make the Pathfinder. It shouldn't be too difficult to re-roll. I can always just play Lightning Arrow, Lightning Rod on the Pathfinder if need be. Like, Pathfinder actually has some nice ascendancy points, so I can just take it, test it out for a bit, and then if it's really not for me, I can always go back. And then I came into this boss fight, and blew up the boss. you know, I one-shot it, and I was very confused. I was like, why did I kill it so quickly? Anyways, I figured it out, and what happened was, Vine Arrow sits on the ground and attaches to enemies nearby. It does chaos damage over time and slows them. And it can also be poisoned. So if I put it against this wall and splash it with my poison burst arrows, see how now it's poisoned, right? This will do increased damage over time. It will apply 50% of your poison's damage in area of effect. So basically, when you have two of them, it doubles the damage. I'm not sure if both vines can actually attach to the same person. I don't know. I haven't tested this character enough. I just started testing and I found something broken. Anyways, you can actually throw Acidic Concoction not just to consume the poisons on the enemy, but also the poison on the Vine Arrow. And if you notice, the poisons stay. And all your flasks can hit them too. The poisons stay on the Vine Arrow, which means the burst combo is, of course, you poison the Vine Arrows and you just keep throwing your Acidic Concoction flasks on your Vine Arrows, and they will get all of that damage every single time. For every projectile, I've got like 5 projectiles or something. It's a lot of damage. And so, yeah, I came up to this boss not knowing that's how this worked. I mean, it's not intended, but this is how it does work currently. I shot the boss, put my Vine Arrows down, shot the boss, pressed my Acidic Flask, and it just blew up. Like, the boss just deleted itself. I was super confused. And yeah, this is why. This character is like not optimal for this at all. Like, I'm wearing my lightning, wearing my lightning bow, and trying to make this work, and it seems pretty good. This was no mods basically, but it was a tier 15 map. It did about like 1,500 damage, 1.5 million damage in a single press of a button. I'd imagine you can get this much better, considering poisons can like crit and do all sorts of other things. This looks busted, broken in half. I wouldn't be surprised if they just remove it. Kind of suck though, because right now Acidic Concoction is terrible if you don't use this bug. But this bug actually turns it into a usable skill. In fact, a quite good skill. So I don't know. Hopefully the community figures this kind of stuff out. Maybe this will get enough coverage. I doubt it. I've got literally 0 subscribers. But if enough people figure this out and Grindinger Games hears about it, they have a choice. They can fix it now or hold off and fix it in a different league and just like let the players use it for now. Up to them. Right? I can see them fixing it now because the words don't match. In which case, I wouldn't recommend playing a Pathfinder. The clear is fantastic on Pathfinder. It's just great. In fact, the clear on Poison Burst in general with like Herald of Agony is just fantastic. I knew that already, but Pathfinder really has no options for single target. I tested Snipe. I tested out Toxic Domain. I tested everything, right? Nothing's really good other than getting so much damage on your Poison Burst arrow that you can just use your clear skill as your single target skill, right? But that requires an absurd amount of investment, and I'm an SSF. Like, I can't do that. I'm sure enough money eventually, if I grinded really hard, I could get it to work. But at that point, like, I should just play Lightning Arrow, Lightning Rod, right? I'm just, like, keeping myself gimped for no reason. But yeah, anyways, that's the interaction. I thought it was pretty neat. Stay tuned. If they seem to have let it allow to be stayed in the game, I'm sure the community will figure this stuff out and someone will post it on Reddit or whatever. If it stays in the game, I might make a build out of it. I might make a build guide for it too. We'll just see. Just testing the waters right now. Anyways, that's all. See you later.